How you doing? This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. And that is the Internationale, the official communist song. And in America, we have the right to protest. We have the right to speak our mind. What we don't have the right to do is disrupt a political rally. We don't have the right to go in with tickets for a political candidate and say, you're going to stop this candidate from speaking. You're going to stop his supporters from seeing him. And we had people in St. Louis, a black man with a stupid vigilante mask stepping on the American flag, while a Black Panther member stood there, and other black people stood there and did nothing and said nothing. And in Chicago today, due to security concerns, hundreds showed up. They're even pimping out their kids. One kid had a sign, "Trump hates puppies." Pimping out your kids for liberalism. Pimping out your kids for socialism. Pimping out your kids for the tactics of the left. If you don't agree with someone, don't just disagree. Shut them down. Keep them from speaking. This is fascism at its worst. I don't care if you like Trump or dislike Trump, but the man has the right to speak. His supporters have the right to see him. The man's running for president of the United States. We're not in National Socialist Germany. We're not in National Socialist Communist Russia. We're in America. And this is wrong. This is wrong in so many ways. I've said it before and I said it again. And some of these people wearing Black Lives Matter shirts, I'm sure they're Occupy Wall Street nuts there. This is all a concerted effort to make sure this man can't be heard across the country. And the problem is, how are you going to stop these people? He said, we're going to go in there and deliberately shut them down. So they canceled the rally in Chicago. Are they going to do this everywhere in the country? Are they going to do this in Cleveland and shut down the Republican convention? Like they tried to shut down the Democratic convention in 1968. The left did that too. I was there. I got beaten by the Chicago police. Just like at San Francisco State, when I went in to shelve books that were mutilated, damaged, and ruined at San Francisco State under the late and great President Hayakawa. And I got beaten by the tag squad by mistake when I came out. And they apologized to me for beating me. They thought I was one of the protesters. So this is what happens in leftist states, in socialist states, in communist states. They suppress the right to speak, the right to have a rally, and the right to meet. Only their words mean anything, and everything else means nothing. And they accuse Trump of being a Nazi. My mother met Adolf Hitler in 1940 in Berlin. Trump is not Hitler and not a Nazi. The man speaks what he feels. He said Mexican criminals are crossing the border. That's absolutely right. They're raping people. They're murdering people. They're killing children. They're child molesting. But you don't dare say that because it's not politically correct. He said we're getting screwed on so-called quote-unquote fair trade. Absolutely true. A million jobs have left this country because of fair trade. But no one will say it. Cruz, Rubio, Kasich. Kasich is in the I can't think of the word. He's all for fair trade, but it's only fair to the big boys, only fair to the businessmen who take their millions and take it out of the country and don't bring it back to the United States while millions of American workers are out of jobs. And even Trump hires foreign workers. I don't like that. Hire Americans. To hell with foreign workers. They need jobs, let them get them in their own country. So that's the Trump talk moment. Suppression of speech, suppression of assembly, all things that are in the Constitution that none of these people, they hate the Constitution. They hate the Bill of Rights. They hate the Second Amendment. They hate the First Amendment. The only time they like the First Amendment is when they use it to suppress somebody from speaking. That's how I feel, and I think I'm absolutely right. No pun intended. All right, this is the guy from Pittsburgh. I'll catch you next time. And a big Sikh Heil to the left, who, as much as they decry that Trump is Hitler, they use the tactics of the SS, the Gestapo, and the SA, and the Comintern, the communists and the socialists who suppressed all political speech because they can. And these people need to be stopped. If every one of them has to be put in jail for months, they need to be stopped. Bye-bye.